love me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture, I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Yeah, the Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Jop, that's my brother, you know we moving tax. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit, Tower music, nigga. Go.
How y'all doing, great people? How y'all doing? Great. Little rain down here, me. My fault, y'all. Party people, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Had a little technical difficulty. We have a little rain down here, a little rain. Sometimes it knocks the power out and stuff like that. But it will be getting right back up right now. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. I appreciate everybody for pulling in the building. Another good one for y'all tonight because number one, tonight is the night of nights because the Knicks got to do it. We got to do three. We got to do three. We got to do 3 games straight. We got to do 3 games straight, y'all. Don't say what can't happen, because if you come in here with that negative vibe, y'all do know you will get 10 seconds. You will get 10 seconds. It's nothing to talk about. We're not playing when it comes to the New York Knicks. I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. Even if you weren't a Knicks fan before you seen this live today, be a Knicks fan for your boy. Be a Knicks fan for your boy. I've been waiting on this. I've been hoping that this come through. I need this. And shout out to everybody in the building. Let my computer load up because I'm on my cell phone. If y'all can hear me crystal clear on the cell phone, anybody but a dead body, do me a favor and hit me with the dice cubes. Hit me with the dice cubes. I guess I got to count to 20 and unplug it. For real, because we got to get this right, man. We got to get this right. Shout out everybody in the building. The first one to shout it out was Angie, baby. Is in the building. City Boy Floyd, Brooklyn shit, I appreciate you. ABG, Brooklyn shit, I appreciate you. Vibes, Brooklyn shit, I appreciate you. Let me get to the top and start shouting out everybody. We got the sister, East New York, 318 in the building. Appreciate you, sis. We got Bad Vibes up in the building. He's here. We got Angie, baby. We got City Boy Floyd. We got ABG. Brooklyn is in here real heavy. See, this is the energy. This is the type of energy that we need for the Knicks tonight. The cynical one. I see you in here, sis. Shout out to the cynical one. And shout out to DS1 Ross the boss. And the lovely visionaries over there. Like he said, the beautiful mods that be holding down the chat. Let me see who else we got up in here. That's it. Heavy Brooklyn shit. I got the show lined up. Like I said, I just put my computer back on, y'all. Give me a second. I'm about to come in through my computer. About to come straight through in. Just give it a second for it to load up through the computer. Because I'm on a cell phone right now. But give me a second to come through the computer. You just heard the ding. That means I'll be coming through in a few seconds. You understand what I'm saying to you? But I appreciate everybody for your patience. And for pulling up tonight, because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to come and rock with me because this is one of them nights I need everybody in attendance. And I mean everybody, I need y'all with this good energy, for the New York Knicks. I said we need this good energy for the New York Knicks. Do you understand? Yeah. I'm back in the building. We on the now, y'all. We on the computer now. And I had a little something smooth from the beginning. A little something smooth lined up from the beginning. I mean, it's very smooth if you ask me. I think it's, you know what I'm saying? Very, very smooth if you ask me myself, because we got to have great energy tonight. We got to have great energy. It can't be too fast. It has to be calm. I hope Spike Lee don't go I hope he don't go. I just hope he don't go. I just hope he don't go. So shout out to everybody in the building. Could we start it out with some grown folks business, y'all? Y'all know how I like to start it off because we back on the computer. Let's go. Our YouTube usage.
If this was over mine, I would place at your feet all the time. Oh, you've been so good to me. If this were mine, I'd give you the flowers, the birds and the bees, and with your love beside me, that would be all I need. If this were mine, I'd give you anything. Where until have anything if this were mine.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Okay, y'all, let me start this out right. Vibe said, fuck the Knicks, so here we go. Let's hit him right quick. You know he gets the 10 seconds. Booga! Booga! No one's exempt. No one is exempt from the 10 seconds. I keep trying to tell y'all where I go, it go. It's always with me. It's always with me, man. Nobody's exempt for the 10 seconds. Mister, I think for myself, I see you in the building, brother. I appreciate you for pulling up. You kind of calm me down. I'm going to put the gun down. Chilling with love, I'm going to put the gun down. I'm going to put the gun down. I'm putting the gun down. Putting the fucking gun down. Angie, baby, with this bullshit right here. Cynical 100. Boston is in this house. Okay, so you know what? I got something for you and Cynical. Watch this. Since you want to call her name out, 10 seconds for you, and then 10 seconds for Angie. Let's get them both. Bah! You people think I'm playing tonight, huh? You people think y'all playing with somebody. You playing with Sharon McLeod, son. Get myself together. You people done went crazy. Thank you, East New York. Thank you, East New York. Because we're shooting in here. We are shooting in here. Oh, shit. My fault. I got to get 10 seconds. My fault, Cynical. My fault. My fault. I'm listening to Angie. She said Boston shit. My fault. I got 10. I got 10. I fuck up some time, too. I got 10. I fuck up some time, too. Forgive me, y'all. I'm very emotional. Now, I know it comes across like a joke. I'm very emotional. This is something we've been waiting for 25 years. Eastern Conference title, back-to-back. I need this. Hey, Tanja. I see you in the building. This is not the time to play to anybody. I'm telling y'all, this ain't the time to play. This is not time to play. This is not the time to play. We're doing this for Bernard King. We're doing this for Bernard King. See, a lot of y'all doubting the Knicks. A lot of y'all are doubting the Knicks. And a lot of y'all are doubting the Golden Arm. A lot of y'all are doubting the Golden Arm. I'm not. That's all that matters. It don't make no difference some of y'all as haters and not Knicks fans. Wouldn't even upset me. Ooh. I got a new attitude. My emotions are going to be calm because this is a spirituality thing with the New York Knicks. I can't be wild. frustrated and worrying about them losing, that's fucking up the feng shui. It's fucking up the feng shui. Mr. I Think for Myself said the Knicks ain't won a championship in 51 years. I was one. He said, we need this. We need this. In 1973, I was 1 year old. We need this. They asked me what would I have took, the New York Knicks championship or a black president. I said the New York Knicks championship. I said the New York Knicks championship. So we need New York Knicks energy. Like I said, even if you wasn't a New York Knicks fan, be a New York Knicks fan tonight. You seriously need a different aura. He said the last time the Knicks won, Phil Jackson was playing for them. This is heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking right here. Because we had it. We had a chance in 95. Patrick Ewing, I blame him. That's a fact. I've held a grudge with him since then because that was the same day we buried my grandfather. I'll never forget it. May 95. He should have dunked. He tried to do the finger roll. He fucked up. I ain't fucked with Pat since. But on the other hand, they got some good news I want to talk to y'all about. I ain't even going to say nothing about it. I'm not even going to say nothing about it. We just going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Anybody here about the situation with Mr. Larry Hoover? Anybody? Anybody here heard about the Larry Hoover? Anybody? Okay. For some reason, I don't trust this plot. Really don't trust this plot. People acting like this is just something normal. I don't trust this plot. That's a fact. But let's get into what the news had to say. Fair YouTube usage. Let's go.
His Supermax prison in Colorado. His family hasn't been able to speak with him
Angel,
to get his reaction to his commutation. Hoover still faces the remainder of a state prison sentence for murder, but his family is hoping for clemency from Governor Pritzker.
It's overwhelming. It's a long time coming, and we just want to hope it go all the way through.
The wife and son of Larry Hoover, after his 6 federal life sentences, were commuted by President Trump.
And he deserves redemption. He deserves a second chance part of this community, and he could be a benefit to this community if only be a benefit to this community.
Hoover co-founded the Chicago 73 murder. Federal prosecutors say he continued to run the multi-state drug operations.
If Larry Hoover said there was going to be a killing, there was a killing.
Ron Safer was the lead federal prosecutor who secured Hoover's 1997 conviction for running a criminal enterprise behind bars.
I believe in redemption, but there are some crimes that are so horrific that they deserve to the full extent of the law.
As years passed, Hoover's case drew increasing attention, including from artists like Kanye West and Chance the Rapper.
And I gotta remind y'all that he was a political prisoner.
He is being held because he is a symbol, not because he needs.
Let's stop for a minute. They said, if you have committed certain horrific crimes, yo, shout out to Church's Chicken because they coexist with White Castles. That's a fact. In this particular case, they're saying for Larry Hoover, because of certain murders
and allegedly him running a criminal organization even behind that he should you. Oh, John. See my look into my eyes. Tell me what you see. Look into my eyes. Tell me what you see. But on a serious note, how many people in here feel as though Gangster Disciples, he's the founder of the Notorious Gang, but once started out as political freedom fighters. To this day, he stands on that the Gangster Disciples is not a gang. Cornish to Billy. Salute, beloved. Forgive me, y'all. It's raining down here. Pardon me, East New York. It's raining down here. How many in here feel as though he should stay in jail? How many in here feel as though he should be? If you feel as though he should stay in jail, say yes. If you feel as though he should be free, put the dice cubes up.
Further incarceration, or he hasn't been rehabilitated.
The president's commutation only applies to Hoover's federal sentence. He still faces state prison time for which he's eligible for parole. Governor J.B. Pritzker can also offer clemency.
We know that Governor Pritzker believes in.
And this is the part I don't understand. Donald Trump overturned his 6 natural life sentences. He overturned it. I think that's totally inhumane. To give someone 6 life sentences. But let's not get into that. Donald Trump overturned the 6 life sentences, but said he had nothing to do with the state and what they want to do with Mr. Hoover. Now, I always was told that federal overrides state. Pay attention. They said if it's turned over to the state and the 6 lifetime sentences are overturned by Mr. Donald Trump, he's eligible for parole. So why is he still in jail? Carnage to Billy, don't go nowhere. We're going to come right back to this. Don't even go. We're going to come right back to this comment right here, beloved. We're going to come right back to that.
Rehabilitation, redemption, and transformation. And he's done all of that.
A governor spokesperson declined to comment on Hoover's case, but said inmates seeking parole or clemency must petition the Illinois Prisoner Review Board, which makes parole decisions and issues recommendations to the governor regarding clemency.
Now, let me ask y'all something. Carnage to Billy said, free him. If he can change the mind frame of the youngins today. East New York said he's 74 years old. He needs to be home. I've been thinking about this all day at work. Shout out to Dog Soldier. He let me know about this yesterday. Now think about this for a minute. What has happened to all the freedom fighters prior to Mr. Larry Hoover? The Fred Hamptons, the Huey Newtons, the Martin Luther Kings, the Malcolm X's, Tupac Shakur. Let's go with Bob Marley. Let's go with Garnet Silk. If you want Bob Marley and Garnet Silk, the government agent that put the infected pin in the sole in the tip of the Converse sneaker that he gave him, on his dying bed told the world the reason why he was sent to assassinate Bob Marley is because he had the power to bring the world. There was a big war going on in Jamaica. Big war going on in Jamaica. PNP, JLP, Michael Langley, man like Not Nice. Dog, don't even say nothing. I want to ask anybody in here. Y'all think I'm joking? You ever think like it's a man named Not Nice? That's his name. Notnice. Not a nice person. Nigga name is Not Nice. These were the type of men that Bob Marley had a rapport and a relationship with. It wasn't about no gunman. It was about righteousness, unity, black love. They kill him. They killed him. Garnet Silk, his unfortunate demise. Ironically, a gas leak in his home erupted, set on fire and exploded. His mother's inside the house, and he runs inside the fucking building. I'm lying, dog. Garnet Silk, he got a song called It's Growing. He said, it's growing. It's growing. This love I have inside. Oh, yes, it's showing. The man said he started paying attention to human beings and the human race and stopped looking and seeing evil in people. He's seen so much love that it changed his point of view. And they killed him. Think about this. Rastas can walk amongst all people, all walks of life, from badman to politician, to kids, to picnic, to elders, because Rasta is love. And they're gone. This shit is so fucked up with me. I wish they would free him, but I'm afraid if they freed him, they would have him assassinated. That's what Carnage said. If the great Larry Hoover was set on the street in Chicago amongst all the situations, rest all them children that died out there, from the Tukis, the King, to the FBD Ducks. Like, if he can come home and say, yo, check this out. They have a cookout. Like the movie Warriors, he comes, stands up on a pedestal, and he talks to everybody about the importance that we hold as a community, as Black people. They're going to assassinate him. Somebody in that bunch is going to try to kill him. Somebody in that bunch, whether it's from a jealous, envious mind of a person that wants to be a gangster, so what, and saying, yo, fuck all that chilling and shit. We gonna get money. We gonna keep hustling. We gonna keep busting our guns. Kill that nigga. We ain't got no time for that shit. As opposed to being planted by maybe a government agent. Do you understand how power doesn't make sense? Life is 40 years is enough. 75 years is enough. 90 years is enough. They gave him 6 life sentences. So that means something about him is so extraordinary and remarkable where he can get a group of intelligent individuals, men and women, that are ready to die for a cause. That's very, very dangerous to the government. Connie said, but Duddas try to get Bob out of here. Was it Duddas or Jim Brown? Allegedly. Great question right there. Was it Duddas or Jim Brown? Hypothetically speaking, thank you. Thank you. Allegedly, y'all. Educational purposes only. Due to the fact certain roads some people have went down may encourage, wisdom will discourage from somebody from doing some goofy shit. You got to understand, was he trying to get rid of Bob Marley because Bob Marley was opposition selling drugs? No. But after the attempt on his life, his music seemed to hit the world so strongly, they said that Jamaica is the only place that racism has never existed. They said John F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King, Liza Minnelli, the Queen of England. These are the places that they visited on vacation, the island of Jamaica. You wanted unity. Everybody don't want peace, man. It's just like YouTube. Some people on YouTube are just tired of the fuckery. Rest in peace to the Dread El Compa. Like, if you really, really fucked with Compa, that wasn't Compa. Compa was on some bust a move shit and be easy, because once Compa heard about somebody getting hurt, or that shit affecting somebody's family, that shit bothered him like eternally in his soul. I know this man. You know what I'm saying? But some people on YouTube, they feel as though that if you bring the havoc, the disrespect, the lack of consideration, the aggressive, violent mannerisms, there's going to be a bunch of people that just want to sit there to awe. That's why Bob Marley's not here. That's why Garner Silk is not here. Believe it or not, that's why Pac had to disappear. I don't believe he's dead. But back to Larry Hoover. Honestly, do y'all think he'll be safe in Chicago? 74 years old? Do you think the police of Chicago would actually let him come out and group up and rally people towards peace without them trying to interfere with that? First of all, they're going to try to, in my opinion, the first thing they're going to try to do is put drugs on him. Hold on. First thing I think they're going to try to do is put drugs on him. Second thing I think they're going to try to do is put a weapon on him. The third thing I think they're going to try to do is make it seem like it's a gun battle between him and the police. You understand? A gun battle between him and the police. And shout out to the Sister Angel for putting me on and telling me how to get over here and do some things. You dig? Let's see what Larry Hoover's son got to say. Fair YouTube users. All Urban Central. Salute.
So my brother's actually in the other room. Say hi, Larry.
What's going on?
We don't do this live stuff often. Y'all tell Mama and Larry congratulations. Oh.
Hey, I know we're not supposed to get to this, but I want to tell all these people I feel sorry for you guys. This game banging while we talking about a man's life. This is a grown man, a senior citizen. It's not no kids in here, And if you can't move past that point in life where you still gang banging, you may possibly die in the streets and go to jail, young man. I love everybody.
And ABG, you heard what he just said? That's why I feel as though Larry Hoover would be unsafe. It's going to be so convenient, allegedly, for him to be replaced. It's just simple. It's like looking out the window and seeing rain.
Yeah, I just saw that pop up too. Shit,
Yeah, I got family that's GDs, BDs, Vice Lord, Stone, all that. It's all love around here. So say that for another platform.
Or we could just block them and keep going.
Yeah, we can keep going. I just wanted to know how I feel about it. They wasting their time.
So you guys, we jumped on here because we wanted to talk to you guys about something super important, right? And we thought this was probably the easiest way to do it. But right now, so you guys understand, because I think there's a lot of confusion and Larry's going to clear it. Hi, Sam. We're going to clear this up real quick. So how this works, Larry, explain to them that how Trump has freed him from the feds, but what's going on with the state.
Okay.
That's when I knew something was funny. A pardon is supposed to be a pardon. How could the state tell Donald Trump what the fuck they gonna do with anybody? He went and got Kodak Black out the feds. He got Lil Wayne out the feds when he got caught with the Mexican gift with the cartel gun. I don't believe this shit, y'all.
Trump has freed my father from federal custody. But as I told people plenty times before, it's been a dual jurisdiction. So now the state has the opportunity to go get him. And what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to reach out to Governor Pritzker to let him know that my father will be a blessing to this city. And he could also leave the city if he needs him to leave. But we're dealing with.
It's very fucking dangerous, and that's very arrogant right there, y'all. It's very arrogant. He's telling the mayor, if you need my dad to leave. If you need my dad to come home and create a peace treaty. If you want my dad to come home and somewhat convince all the gangsters in Chicago, high or low, I'm home and what I say goes. Let me explain something to you, y'all. I don't know where everybody in here from. Where I come from, niggas don't give a fuck who you is. A nigga will blow your face off. It'll be the nigga you swear to God would never do nothing. It'll come blow your head off. YouTube educational purposes only. Listen to me. Niggas don't be giving a fuck about who niggas don't give a fuck who I am. Niggas don't give a fuck about none of that shit what niggas was doing back in the days. That's what niggas was doing back in the days. Can you still do it today? Will you still do it today? A lot of niggas that was killers back in the days won't hurt nothing today. And a lot of niggas that ain't never hurt nothing back in the days will blow your brains out. It's that simple. It's that simple. But pay attention to what they're saying to Larry Hoover. It seems like it just don't sound right, y'all. Y'all know I be thinking too much. I'm a Virgo. Shout out to Chilling with Love. Tell them how I feel, Chill.
On Pritzker, and he can go into state custody. And all he has to do is strike his pen and say that we don't need this geriatric old man. He served his time. Like he's not worried about leading any type of gang organization or running the streets. If he does anything for the streets, it would be telling the YNs that you're gonna spend a life that you're gonna live the life that he lived if you don't change your life. He would be an asset and a blessing to this community. All the people that stuck on some other stuff, like your understanding is just kind of weak. Your understanding of life, your understanding of manhood, your understanding of being a woman. We're not with that. We're all about peace and love. And we need Pritzker to understand that he will be a blessing to this community, and we want him to give this man a second chance. Priska believes in redemption and believe that he should be redeemed. Everybody else in this situation has been able to have redemption and have a second chance in life, and I would love to actually be able to hold my father. I'm close, but I'm not all the way there yet. I know it don't sound right, but I want to hug and kiss a man.
That's some real shit right there. That man said he want to hug his father, man. Shit, you know what I do to hug my pops right now and hug my grandfather? What? So that part I understand. That part I could understand the compassionate side of it. Like, yo, the man is 74 years old, man. He got children. He got grandchildren. He got family members and friends. Yes, I do feel as though he would be a great asset to the community, but not from inside the community. Okay, let me tell you how I feel. Am I comparing Larry Hoover to Blue Boy? No, I'm not. I'm just comparing the time and the power. When Blue Boy came home to these streets, and I still say free Blue Boy. Have I ever met him? Nope. Shout out to my man Tommy. Never met him. People say, yo, he killed Larry Davis. Number one, he was in jail. Number two, if you know the real story behind that situation. Niggas was going knife to knife. And he didn't intend to kill Larry Davis. He stabbed him in his leg and unfortunately hit one of the arteries. It wasn't like the situation with Tory Lanez, unfortunately, where you see the video has been leaked now. That man was trying to murder him. Blue Boy came home and everybody. Liddy, we got the Dominican LL Cool J in the building. Everybody wanted to just know his story. Blood, Crip, Latin King, Nieta, Vice Lord, GD, Folk, you name it. And people embraced him. I think for a host of reasons. His endurance, things that he has stood for, things that he has done while he was incarcerated, and how he still came home solid. And unfortunately, pay attention. Big Baby Davis from the Boston Celtics, one of the dudes that got caught up in that insurance fraud bullshit with the NBA. All of a sudden, you want to give him a job in a weed dispensary. Now he coming home. Ain't nobody really trying to hire no felon like that. Unfortunately, because of the time that he's been in jail, 39 years, it's no other way that he isn't anything but institutionalized. We would have. Think about that. You're right. We would have. Think about the niggas that didn't. I'm not standing for what he did. I'm compassionate to why he's in jail. A man trying to get a job and an ex-NBA player, that reputation is so sketchy, manipulated the whole situation because he has a weed dispensary and no other. He wants to hire Blue Boy, not as an executive manager, not as a partner, but as a security guard. So you mean to tell me all the individuals that's going to come in and out of your dispensary, and then you're going to run with it? I got Blue Boy holding my shit down. And then an incident erupts. Pay attention to what I'm saying to y'all. An incident erupts with him and a child. Your brain don't form to 25, sometimes 27 years old. So when you get into an incident with a 22-year-old child, and unfortunately that 22-year-old child brings it to a fact where gun battle ensues and he's hit, and now he's back in jail, that shit is fucked up. That's just fucked up. That's why, in my opinion, important, powerful people salute to Mr. Larry Hoover. I would not want him in the heart of Chicago. I would not want him in the heart of Chicago. I got family members that stay in Chicago. My cousin David told me Chicago like East New York in '84. My cousin said, yo, it's like East New York in 1984, cuz. He said, these young boys out here, they will paint you, cuz, and won't lose no sleep. And my cousin liked that. And he says he avoids certain areas, especially around certain times. It ain't nothing pussy about my cousin. You dig what I'm saying? Angel, she from Chicago. They will hurt you out there. Matter of fact, they will hurt you everywhere. This is why I don't want Larry Hoover put right there in the heart. Send him somewhere to a undisclosed area. Some land, some money that he used. Send him to fucking Texas somewhere on a fucking ranch with him and his fucking family. Let him negotiate deals from a computer, a laptop, like I'm sitting here talking to y'all and y'all can see and hear me. Let him negotiate if his voice is needed from a computer, not in the forefront where he is accessible to an evil mind. All the greats are no longer here because of evil minds and things and actions that people carried out. ABG said, I don't know. I think L. Hoover going back to the rack. That's what makes me worry. Uh-oh, East New York says, sidebar, do you think this is leading up to a Puff Daddy pardon? I should give your ass 10 seconds. I should give your ass 10 seconds. Because that was a hell of a damn question. So you can get 10 seconds for doing some fly shit and some good shit too over here. Sidebar. Do you think this is leading up to a Puff Daddy pardon? Oof. Oof. Matter of fact, let's rock with Joppy for a minute. Let me think on this, please. Please. And I ain't doing 10 seconds. I want to hear it again. Damn, Carnage. Shout out to the guard, Carnage, man. Damn. Rest in peace to G Baby, man. If you know, you know, man. Damn. Shit like that, boy. When y'all niggas say names like that. Oh, man. Yo, Harlem, I see you in the... When y'all say names like that, who that is then? When y'all want to say names, who that? Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. 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 When y'all say names, who is that? Rest in peace to the great Indian boy from Brevoort, man. Facts. Cutthroat, I see you in the building. Yo, Harlem, they said they want me to talk about this Puff shit. Yo, Harlem. I got to listen to what Harlem be saying. The cursing, you know, it's part of me. I'm not cursing. I curse sometimes. I got to get my shit out. I got to stop. I got to stop. I got to stop. Harlem, I salute you. Fire content. I'm kind of down low hating. Yeah. Shout out to my nigga Sheep Stay Sleep. Down low hating. But that's like we did back in the days, you know. Like if Harlem get the bins first, fuck that. I'm going to get the legs. It was called fair competition between friends. I love content. Great content. That nigga Harlem cooking. He ain't just dropping them here and there. He just blowing them off. And that's what that hard work rocked that. Like he said, he 40,000 in on the road to 50. Shout out to China. They doing their thing. Content. But back to my homegirl, East New York. Is Puff gonna get a pardon? Harlem in here, so we got to talk about Megan and motherfucking Tory. That shit he was doing earlier had me like, oh man. Because they threw some shit out. So we gonna get into that too. Because I ain't watching the Knicks game into the half. I don't want to hear nothing about no score. I don't want to hear who winning. I don't want to hear who losing. Anybody say something about the Knicks in a bad way, you get in 10 seconds. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit tonight. I'm telling y'all, this is different right now for me. Hold on, I did see something about Kim K, sis. She said, Kim K is close to Puffy. Kim K is also very close to Ivanka Trump's daughter. You see how that devil worship bitch just fucked up the Wi-Fi? You see how that devil worship motherfucker just fucked up the Wi-Fi? Everybody say, devil be gone. Type it in the chat. I don't fuck with that witch there. She a witch. All of them Kardashians are witches. Witches. Even the young one. Chloe, witch. She got Lamar Odom looking like he on Utica Avenue in 83. She got Lamar Odom looking like my uncle. You see what happened with their mother when Chris she told the truth. She said she was fucking with OJ too. Do y'all understand Kim Kardashian got off from a sex tape? Do y'all really understand her road to success? If that's the case, why didn't Superhead become a billionaire? Kim Kardashian is a fucking billionaire. I bet y'all don't even know she was tied up in Paris a couple of years ago. They robbed her ass for a bunch of jewelry and shit like that. I bet y'all don't know that. Bet y'all don't know that. Who know about that? Google it. Y'all Google everything else, don't you? You big heads. Whoever saying something like, come on, Dice. Big head. Google it right now. Kim Kardashian, they tied her ass up in Paris. They said, girl, what I mean? Yeah, wear them type jewelry this stuff up. A bad man this. But think about it. She got on East New York. We're going to get back to Puff. She got on for a sex tape. And if you saw the sex tape, no disrespect intended to nobody, she couldn't even fuck. Doo-doo head. This shit is weirdo shit. Now, if you want to talk about a sex tape that went viral, Go watch the first R. Kelly tape with that young girl, Sparkle niece. He didn't sleep with her. She fucked him. It was 1998. The city, 1230 Pennsylvania, apartment 8C. Around the corner in front of Pathmark. They were selling them $40 a piece for the R. Kelly tapes. Yes, it was him. I don't care what he's talking about. That was him. One of them niggas from the New York Yankees, Hernandez. One of them niggas' wives was the first one in the studio. Then it was another Spanish lady. And at the end, he was sitting there with half of his hair braided. And that young girl, that baby, was in that room with him. And somebody said, yo, Cal. He said, huh? He didn't fuck her. She fucked him. This is facts. This is facts. Now back to Puff. I can see him getting a motherfucking part. This is just hypothetically speaking. This is nothing that I wish to happen. I see him getting a pardon or being killed in jail. Puff know too much. Do y'all know it's a lot of dudes from Brooklyn in the federal penitentiaries that don't like Puff because of Big? If you knew that, let me see the Ice Cubes in here. Yo, Tom, I see you in the building. Salute, beloved. You check my wallet, man. You move real fast, man. How the fuck did you get here that fast like that? But do y'all know that? Do y'all know that there are a lot of men in the federal system from Brooklyn that really have a problem with Puff? That's facts. I'm talking about that's facts. See, you see what she said? She said Puff got a lot of tapes. It ain't the tapes. It ain't the tapes. That's not what people are scared of. People are scared of, once their sexual secrets are revealed, then they understand how certain people catapulted to certain standards and plateaus. And this gonna fuck up everybody. That nigga got pictures with Prince Charles' son. Yeah, Prince Charles' son been to one of them old parties where they was filling up them tubs with baby oil. Yeah, he was. They say the nigga Puff used to have plastic blow-up tubs that he filled with baby oil. You know what else they scared about too? A lot of them niggas is into bestiality. Did I say something wrong? What y'all forgot how to spell? I say a lot of them celebrities and politicians, and doctors, and lawyers, and executive producers, et cetera, are into bestiality. You know, some of them people in the fucking with animals and shit like that, right? Okay, let me tell you a story back in the days. Let me tell you a straight up story of bestiality. We got to be a little of age to understand this and remember this. Anybody remember the actor Richard Gere. Now, burning it, dread. Richard Gere was rushed to the hospital, excuse my language, because a gerbil was in his ass. You remember that, East New York? The nigga was rushed to the hospital in Manhattan because he had a gerbil in his ass. Facts. You know that computer. You know that computer is there. All you gotta do is Google it. The computer is there. Apparently, him and a few of his friends like to lubricate themselves with animals, putting gerbils up in their anus for some type of wild-ass motherfucking pleasurable feeling. Now check this out. That goddamn gerbil ain't want to come out. I'm wanting him to have to go to the hospital. You ain't pay attention to the movie he was in, Pretty Woman. What the fuck is you doing? Oh, Bob Martin doing in a movie called Pretty Woman. But back to Puff. I do see Puff getting a pardon. But I don't see him getting a pardon before he's viciously punished and violated in jail. Okay, let me ask you something. Ain't nobody remember the show I did said, what, a year and a half ago? Matter of fact, it's the summertime, so it's going on 2 years. I did a show 2 years ago. Y'all can type it in. Is Puff going to cooperate? He was not in jail. He was not a suspect or nothing like that. But I'm going to tell you who did get arrested, Keefe D. They ran up in Keefe D crib and allegedly recovered evidence and information pertaining to the death of Mr. Tupac Shakur. That's why Keefe D is still in jail right now. Puff got some shit coming to him. If he ain't got nothing coming to him, he got shit coming to him for Wolf, rest in peace. He got shit coming to him for Big, rest in peace. He got shit coming to him for Craig Mack, rest in peace. He got shit coming to him for Black Rob, rest in peace. He got shit coming to him from Loon that just came home from jail. He got shit coming back to him for G-Dep that just came out of jail. Went and confessed to a murder that the police knew nothing about, had no clue of anything. He said, but his conscience was eating him up. Puff got a lot of bad things on him. I did a show on that too, the top 5. Rest in peace to Andre Harrell. Rest in peace to Heavy D. Rest in peace to Kim Porter. It's only 2 more that was left. I did it in the show. I'll Be Sure, who was in a coma for damn near, what, a year? And Puff. Okay, let me ask y'all something. Did y'all know that Prince? Now, see, y'all don't want to hear about nothing, but you're going to hear about this. I've been thinking about this ever since I heard this information. They made a mistake, in my opinion, and said because of what was going on when Prince was talking about the chemtrails, about how allegedly planes was flying over certain areas of minority and dispersing poison in the air. And then ironically, 6 months to a year after that, Prince mysteriously is no longer with us. But see, Prince, James, I see you. But Prince told people a long time ago that he went to a Puff Daddy party. You see, Prince a freak. He don't give a fuck about that shit. Prince was walking around with his ass cheeks out with leather jeans. That nigga a freak, God bless his soul. That nigga said he was a symbol. He didn't even want to be known by Prince no more. But see, he wrote down and jotted down some shit in a personal diary about what took place at them baby oil parties. Wrote down everything in a personal diary in a journal about what was going on in them baby oil parties. And then 6 months to a year later, ironically, he wasn't there. So which one is it? Hypothetically speaking, let's just talk. Was it the chemtrails? We just gonna be some conspiracy theories for right now. Is it the chemtrails, or is it because he knew about the secret society pertaining to what Puff is going through right now? Now pay attention. They just read everything that Prince wrote in his personal journal in that trial. Can anybody tell me that they know about that? This is facts, Tanja. This is cold-blooded facts. And where the fuck did, first of all, let me ask y'all something. Can anybody, all right, let me take my hat off for this one. I want y'all to get in my head. What am I getting ready to ask y'all right now? I'm sitting right here in my head. What am I getting ready to ask y'all? Can somebody, I just want you to get in my head. The question is right here in this big ass motherfucking head, right here in the front. I want to try some Tepelic. I'm just going to ask the question. Where the fuck did they get Prince's journal from? If anybody can answer that question right now in the live. And how was it submitted in Puff motherfucking court case? And Prince is no longer here. Where the fuck did they get the journal from? See, them motherfucking feds, that Homeland Security shit, they different. Shout out to Chillin' with Love. She put up some photographs of what they recovered in his house. That's a fact, dog. Can anybody answer that question for me? Where the fuck did they get Prince's journal from? About them, like my mother. She planned for things. She planned for things. Let me tell you something about my mom's. May she rest in peace. I feel so bad for some of the stress I put on her. My mother had an emergency insurance fund. She had an emergency insurance fund, $15,000. Tell you how family is. I'm going to tell you how family is. I'm going to tell you how family is. The reason why my mother had an emergency insurance policy, because she knew of her ailment. But the reason why she had the emergency insurance policy, she left the notarized letter with the lawyer, because my mother used to work with Prime America also on the weekends. And she was with the one that put me up with legal aid prepaid services. My mother put me on all that game. She set it up that if something were to happen to her and I was incarcerated, that her funeral arrangements could be paid for just by my signature. She set that shit up way before she left here. Fortunately, I was a free man. Now check this out about family before we get into this Prince shit. Family member, I'm not going to say their name. Top Shot salute. Family member, I'm not going to say their name. When my mother passed away, I was so distraught. She used to say certain things like, I need you to talk to me about this. I tell parents, these are conversations please have with your children, because I didn't want to hear it. Talk to your children about your bank accounts, about your lawyers, about your insurance policy. These are things you need to talk to your kids about, because my mother tried to put this in my head. She spoke to me numerous times. Yo, if something was to happen to me, call Barbara. You know my bank account is Chase. Go up there, see Fred. He's going to take care of everything. Go to Saks Fifth Avenue. Go to Alelia. These are things that I didn't hear when she was saying it. But I can remember it crystal clear now. That's what Prince did, in my opinion. I'd say he left that diary. That's facts, Top Shots. And shout out to Mama Love, because they be getting on Shots' nerve, because Shots be saying some wild shit sometimes, but that man love his mother. A nigga that love his mother will hurt you. I'm saying that. And ladies, a man that loves his mother will love you dearly. You play with a man that love his mother, he'll kill you. But ladies, if you love a man that loves his mother, he's going to love you harder. East New York said, very smart. My mother-in-law did the same thing. This is facts. My mom was from Saks Fifth Avenue. She was bougie. My mom went to the High School of Fashion Industries. Then she went to the College of Fashion Industries. And then she had an internship with a store back in the days called Orbach's. I know you remember Orbach's, East New York. And then she left Orbach's and she went to Gimbel's. My mom's left Gimbel's, and then she got a position full-time downtown, Abraham and Strauss. That's when my mom's met Alelia Banks. When they gave Ms. Banks her position as an executive buyer for Saks Fifth Avenue, this woman said, I ain't going nowhere if Sharon ain't going with me. So that's my mother's stepping stool of where she came from. I believe Prince. You know how sometimes even people that are in a illegal activity, or people that may have businesses, and they feel as though some friends of theirs or family members may be shiesty, and they say certain things like, if something happens to me, they go to their lawyer and be like, yo, hold this and put this in a safe. Do not open it. But if something happens to me, open it and act off. I believe that's what Prince did. I believe he knew they was on his body, hypothetically speaking. They knew he was on his body. And he told his lawyer, yo, if something go wrong with me, that's where it's at. Because I told. So Puff, wow. I don't even think the Most High is going to allow him to get a pardon, even though because of the detrimental things that he knows and can do. Because you understand, he still has an alliance. Never forget that. Let me show y'all something. I had pulled this up the other day and I forgot to show this to y'all. I want to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all something. But I'm going to show it to y'all after Way to Black will fall. You dig what I'm saying? Let's go.
Wait on. I told my dad an alibi. Yeah. In the beginning, at the job. Life is hard, y'all. I mean, for my big one. So my dog had an alibi. All night in the vegan, I ain't never cried. I my nigga. I wish when I called that I had to die. Me in the streets, we had a conversation. Being broke was the motivation. They said they love me, but they really hate it. Me in the streets had a conversation. Me in the streets, we had a conversation. Being broke was the motivation. They said they love me, but they really hate it. Me in the streets had a conversation. I got a baller when I found the block. God gave me the pill, Satan gave me a Glock. I met her once, she gave me the top. of your life, you want it or not. Yeah. Being broke was the motivation. Go through all the pain and the couldn't make. I told Satan, suck a dick, I went and lost my faith. And I was told if you want it, then go and take it. I got seeds working minds, and I got enemies. In other words, obstacles, gotta bleed. I Glock 9, a real so the need. I was sitting in the bin crying on my knees. I sat down and had a drink with me. I was thinking if my mama do, she think of me. My mama told me see my daddy when she look at me. Even though I love my aunt, I turned it to a fiend. My nightmares, they turned to a dream. Yeah. My money thoughts turned to scheme. And think that life's a game. And shooting up. I popped the bean and then I left the earth. And I had a gun, he kept it in his purse. My youngin' shot that, put him in a verse. I'm a rider, mirror tints on a black hearse. White man don't understand that being black hurts. Mama crying on the steps in front of a church. Gripping is solidified. Yeah, I see my brother die. Little wanna slide. They ready for the homicide. Lord, take the pain away. My gun sing a lullaby. Ran from parole, I had to hustle, I ain't never hide. Tripping in the league and I was tweaking, I ain't never cried. Real multiply, nigga, we don't never die. 100 grand flat in the streets, I had you dead. 100 round jump, big choppy, I'll behead. You used to get beside me, consigners couldn't find me. See, we was in the trenches and the bitches living grimy. Yeah, getting too much money up the hill, they tried to lie me. Dominican, she freaky, give me toppy in the lobby. Yeah, you pushing, but you swiping cards. Yeah, I spin the block like I spin the yard. Yeah, you stay inside or you catch a charge. Yeah, my nigga pray to God because they life is hard. My niggas in the bing wishing they was home. Been there, done that. You ain't not alone. Me in the streets, we had the conversations. Being broke was the motivations. They say they love me, but they really hate me.
Yo, shout out to Way to Black, man. Much success to the bro. East New York. Let me show y'all something. I meant to show this to y'all the other day, but I forgot to show it to y'all. It came across the algorithm for no reason. I don't know if it's because I did this shit about Puff. Algorithm for no reason, and this shit is demonic. This shit is I think the Most High is gonna really let him get out of this with y'all. Watch this. Y'all pay attention. This is Puff right here. On playing the Joker. On Halloween night playing the Joker. Pay attention to this right quick. This is a little collage they put together of him acting like the Joker. This man is a demonic spirit, y'all. You can't act demonic. Let's get that straight. You can't act demonic. You can't act evil. That spirit got to be on you. You can't act evil. You can't act demonic. That spirit got to be on you to really embellish and live that shit. Check this nigga out. This nigga is wicked, man. Check this nigga out, dog. Hey, YouTube, you.
He's pussy. He's pussy. Pussy. Yeah. You.
Shout out to that young boy from Power. I forgot his name. That's the one that took the Rolex. That nigga said, this nigga's pussy. This nigga's pussy. Like, that's really some Brooklyn shit. Like, fuck it, let's fight. We right here, smelling your breath, you pussy. Suck your mother, anything, now it's time to fight. We too close. You're not supposed to be within 3 feet of a man's motherfucking personal space where I was taught. We supposed to be fighting. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. Pay attention to Puff. You can't act this shit. This is evilness. This shit is evilness. Rest in peace to Big, man. I did a show. Y'all ain't see it. The Curse of Biggie Smalls, part 1 and 2. Y'all ain't fucking with me. Y'all bullshitting. Everybody in here should get 10 seconds. No, dog, you was there. I remember Dog was in the show. Y'all should get 10 seconds. The Curse of Biggie Smalls, Part 1 and 2. This is Big and Miss Wallace. This nigga's evil.
Nigga. Yeah, him. Just as I said. Yeah. You're a clown. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? What's up? What's up? You don't like me? You motherfucking get to it, nigga. You don't like me, you motherfucking front. Get to it, bitch. Don't fucking play with me on Halloween. I'm out here with love, nigga. You wanna have love? What up, then, nigga? What's up? Come out here and I'll bust your shit. Nah, hey, keep it pimpin'. Pussy, make sure you don't never talk to me like that, nigga. I'm love, nigga. Tyler the Creator.
Hey, hold on. I don't think that you heard me. I like Kim Kardashian.
It's gonna be a glorious night when you go to the Tyler the Creator. Let's go.
When I speak to you, you'll speak back. Don't be rude.
Club love. You know the Joker don't play that, baby.
Guys gonna dance with girls and girls gonna dance with guys. Jada Boom, let's go!
Tyler, you are my favorite rapper in the world.
You know you know what's gonna happen with them, right? You didn't hear when he said it's nothing like a night when you fucking with Tyler the Creator. That's him. Y'all didn't catch that? That's him. That's Tyler the Creator. And he's professed his bisexuality adamantly. Adamantly. And he got a bunch of money. He don't care what nobody talking about, man. Look how he looking at Puff. Look how he looking at Puff. Look at how he looking at Puff. Pay attention, seriously. Pay attention to his face. Doesn't he seem excited?
He look beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, you like it. This is top tier. Get out of the car. Ah! You think I got it, guys? Ah! Man, you got a problem? Keep that shit macking, man. You really taking over my energy, right?
Hold on. So I want y'all to pay attention to. This nigga's bio-schizophrenic. This nigga start laughing. He start talking regular. He start talking like the Joker. He start talking out of body, like he's somebody else. But check what he says to a man. Check what he says to a man.
So what did I do to you? Don't do it for this crowd. You know who I am? Do you know who I am? Bro, for what? Bro, you know who I am? So love, bro. So love, bro. Yo, bro. So love. Come here, give me a hug, though. You lucky, though, nigga. You lucky. You know, I'm really about that. But I love you. And we're together. We're stronger together. Would you like to go play?
And they told that nigga, come to the after party, have an experience. He said, do you know what this is? This is Puff. This is love. Nigga just started smiling at him, y'all. Did you see how he stretched his neck out? He said, I want to go to that. You didn't see how he changed his whole persona when he said, this is Puff? So, in my interpretation, did he know that was Puff Daddy? Because the minute he found out he was Puff, he said, I want to go. You know, like a kid knowing an adult is going to McDonald's. I want to go. An adult is going to the corner store where they can get a bag of chips, a juice, a soda. I want to go. Where you going? That's a grown-ass man telling another grown-ass man he want to go somewhere. Let's wrap this up, man, with the great Larry Hoover's son, man, and see what he got to say finishing this up, man.
My kids want to hug and kiss their grandfather. My mother wants to hug and kiss her husband. Like, it's a whole family out here. This is a man in a man's life. This has nothing to do with any nonsense. We need for everybody to let Prisca know that Larry Hoover will be a blessing to this community, an asset. No type of threats. If anything, it may be even more peaceful.
Hold on, Jamal, are you next to Larry? Can you please go block famous Cuzzy, whatever this poor boy's name is that I feel sorry for?
Hey, we love you, young man.
Literally.
We'll get it together one day.
And please, nobody go back and forth with him. This is not, we are celebrating today. We are not trying to be in on none of that garbage or whatever it is. But so here's what we need from you guys, right? We would love for you to take a photo of Senior, any picture that you guys want off Larry's page or Mama's page. I will, well, Larry's got enough pictures on there. If you guys can post it and write something positive underneath the photo and then tag the governor and hashtag free Larry Hoover, right? Because it's like super important that now that he's released from the feds, we have to release him from. Well, people know that you're on live and then they just keep calling your phone. Like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, you got people saying.
Yeah. So that is what we need done now, to be honest with you. We need everybody to grab a photo, tag the governor and everything else. He is released from the feds. President Trump did an unbelievable thing for us today, but now we need to release him from the state. And you guys are free to ask any questions you guys want. You guys are free to, and it is, listen, I know some of you guys are writing like shaking my head.
Lead prosecutor in Larry Hoover's.
Drip, I see you in the building. Salute. Y'all heard it. It's still to me like a slap in the face. But maybe that's just my pettiness. Man is 74 years old. By the grace of Allah, he still has his woman alive waiting for him. He has his son, he has grandchildren, he has other family members and friends. Salute to Donald Trump for taking the 6 life sentences off. Fuck the politics. Like, really fuck the politics that y'all would hold his fate on probation. So you mean to tell me the president of the United States, this ain't no school teacher, this ain't Coach Carter. Donald Trump, our president of the United States, decided that this man should be taken off of all that shit should be erased off his jacket. So all the time that he's done in jail, they said he is beyond past eligibility for parole. He should be released right now. Like, yo, check this out. Wake him up. Mr. Hoover. Mr. Hoover. We're sorry for the inconvenience. But in my opinion, I pray that he stays out of the hood. I don't even trust people accompanying him because of fake security. Because of fake security. Malcolm X had security, remember? Martin Luther King had security. John F. Kennedy had security. You saw their fate. Y'all already know the motto. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Salute.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?